Hello everyone, we've got a different workout for you today. We're going to do something called an Amrap. So an Amrap stands for as many rounds as possible. So all we're going to do is we're going to put 5 minutes on the clock and you're going to go at your own pace and repeat 4 exercises. If you need to have a rest, then you can have a rest, but we're literally just going to go for 5 minutes. So the 4 exercises are, we're going to do 10 side squats. So you're going to start with your feet together. Then you're going to step to the side, squat, step back to the middle, step to the side, squat. So 10 of those. 10 crunches. So Mr. Williams will demonstrate that for you. So feet up, hands to your knees, just slide them up. 10 of those. Then we've got 10 star jumps. So you're just going to put your hands over your head like a jumping jack, and then 10 press ups. So you can either do those on your knees or you can do those on your feet. So literally 5 minutes at your own pace. If you want to go for it, go for it. If you don't, then take it nice and steady. Either or, it's up to you. So we're going to go for 5 minutes of that. So I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock, then we'll have a minute rest, a 2 minutes rest, and then we're going to do a different AMRAP afterwards. So 5 minutes starts now. So into crunches, 10 of those. Ten of those done. So we're into star jumps. Ten of those, and then we're into 10 press ups. Okay, and then we just straight back round. So we just carry on and repeat again. If you want to be going faster than us, that's fine. Slower, it's up to you.
When you're squatting, let's try and make sure your knees aren't going over your toes.
Keeping your back straight. It's 10 done. Into the crunches. Try and keep your shoulders off the floor. Ten of those. Into star jumps. Try and get your hands really over your head when you do it. And into press ups. Try and make sure your shoulders don't go inverted out. Try and keep them so your shoulders facing back towards your legs. Not your shoulder, your elbow, sorry. So we're straight back round, just about halfway, so it's 2 rounds through. So we're going to try and do another 2 during this time. Keep the tempo where we're at, keep the intensity. Crunches. Some of those. Star jumps. Back into our press ups. We're done. Back into our squats. So as you can see, very little rest, or work in different parts of the body.
Well done.
Yeah, probably. We've done 4 minutes. 1 minute to go. We try our press ups again. There's 10. So back into our squats. Crunches. 10 seconds left. Into our time there. Okay, so 5 minutes of work. Take a rest. Okay, so we'll have a minute and a half rest, and then we'll go into our next one. As you can see, breathing a little bit heavy there. It's a good workout, little rest, lots of different parts of the body being worked. Really good. So the next one, we're going to keep on that theme of working different parts of the body. So we're going to do lunges. So you can either do those to the front, or you can do them reverse, up to you. Then we're going to do alternating leg raises. So you lie on your back, have your feet up, drop one down, back up, drop the other down, back up. Then we're going to do 10 shoulder taps. So in a front support position, touch your shoulder, try and keep your hips still. 10 of those. And then 20 high knees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 20. So 10 lunges, 10 leg raises, 10 shoulder taps, and then 20 high knees. So we've got 20 more seconds, and then we're going. Another 5 minutes. All it is 10 minutes worth of exercise today. You can repeat this more than once. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. On lunges.
What did you say, sir?
10. Try and make sure you keep your hands off your knees. I'll be 2 minutes, sir. Okay, we've got 10. So we're into our alternating leg raises. Nice and slow and controlled. Then we do 10 shoulder taps. Try not to roll your hips from side to side, keep them still. Ten of those done. Then we're into 20 high knees. Of those. So back to our lunges. I'm going to do my reverse this time. Different variation. Ten of those. Then we're into our leg raises again. Keep your legs at the top, slow and controlled down. Heel just off the floor. Should be working that core. Then we're straight back into our shoulder taps, keeping those hips facing forwards. Feet at the back as wide as you want. Again, on these ones, nice and slow, controlled is better. And then when we get to the high knees, really pump it, get them in as fast as you can. Those, back to our lunges. We're nearly halfway. Try not to let your knee come past the front of your foot. Just keep it behind, so as you can see, look, it's just behind. So it's loading your quad rather than your knee joint. 10 of those into leg raises. Ten of those done. Into our shoulder taps. Keeping those hips still. And then we go for the real quick high intensity with the knees. Very good. Back to our lunges. If you really want to up it, you can go to jumping lunges. Ten done. Leg raises. If you really want to make this hard, you can do both legs at once. Feet just above the floor. Try to keep the arch that back, touching the floor at all times. Slow and controlled on these. Keep that bum down. And then to the high intensity knees. Lunges again, we've got 35 seconds left. Everything you got for this last bit. It's all at your pace. 10 of those a bit quicker that time, straight back into our leg raises, working our core. Both at once, if you want to test yourself. And finish there, that's 5 minutes done.
Just one quick point, make sure you try and keep your form all the way through that. So towards the end there, you can see we're getting tired as well. Make sure you keep your form, so don't let things stop. Like Sir says, like your lunges, make sure your front knee is not going over your toe. Just making sure you're focusing on things like that, okay?
Yeah, sometimes, depending on the exercise, like I'm talking about, sometimes the exercise being slow and controlled, because that's where you're going to get more benefit from it. And other times, things like high knees, star jumps, burpees, for example, the higher the intensity, the more it's going to work, okay? So vary the intensity depending on where you're at. Hope you enjoyed. See you all soon.